High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, and North Windham. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 56 years. Eastern Maine Community College, one college, many possibilities. Visit emcc.edu. High school sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Maine Trailer, Dairy Queen in Old Town in Bangor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals, Autumn of Life Home Care, Black Fly Coffee, Angelo's Pizzeria, Hartford's Auto Service, UMaine Online, Old Town Redemption Center, the Coach House Restaurant, UMaine Athletics, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Orno and Callis IGA, The Growing Place, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, AM Construction and Roofing, Doors Equipment Company, Hillside Athletics, The Fitch Company, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Tim's Plumbing, The Farmer's Table, Knowlton Automotive, American Made Home Goods, Back Alley Bar and Grill, RT Electrical, Auto Radiator Services, Mainstay Skincare, Pucksport Hannaford, Mainly Audio, Maniac Snack Shack and Snip and Snack, Sweet Frog, Union Street Towing, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Creative Options LLC, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Down East Toyota, Husson University, Harvey RV, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, Thomas College, First National Bank, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. Let's get you out to the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pottle Field here at Hermon High School. Welcome to high school football on Ticket TV. Tonight we feature a matchup between the Skowhegan Riverhawks from Class B North. They have a record of 1-3 on the season. They'll be taking on the homestanding Hermon Hawks, who are undefeated through 4 games here in 2025. Welcome into the pregame show. Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark here in the broadcast booth. Great to be with you here tonight on another spectacular night for football. This is the pregame show, and it's presented by Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better with Darlings. All right, Ernie, let's jump right into the current standings. We'll start with Class C, the statewide division this year, and the Hermon Hawks standing tall in those standings coming into this one here tonight against the Riverhawks.
Yeah, the Hawks unbeaten at 4-0, one of 3 undefeated teams in Class C, along with Greeley of Cumberland and Gardner. By the way, Greeley is at Foxcroft Academy tonight. Foxcroft with just 1 loss. That's another big game in the division, while Gardner is hosting Madomic Valley as those 3 teams try to stay atop what is a fairly deep Class C football ranks when you consider that Wells, a 2-time defending Class C champion, D champion for the last 2 years before moving up, is sitting at 500 at this point of the season.
And in Class B North, the Skowhegan Riverhawks, as I mentioned, a record of 1-3 coming into this one. Got that win against Lawrence.
Yeah, it was a good win. Lawrence scored late, but Skowhegan denied them a 2-point conversion, which would have given them the win. Skowhegan's been competitive in every game it's played. They've lost by no more than 14 points once, 10 or 12 a couple of times. Last week they lost to Biddeford. Biddeford made the long trip up to Skowhegan, and they came away with a victory. But Skowhegan hanging in there. You see the standings there. Coney on top. Freiburg is technically also 4-0. They played a New Hampshire team for one of their games, and I think that counts at the end of the season. I guess it's just impossible to figure out Crabtree points based on the season to date in New Hampshire. Yeah. And then after that, it drops off with Messalonski and Skowhegan battling for third and fourth place at this point.
Yeah, and I think those top two teams are playing tonight.
They are indeed. Come to think of it, another big game. So that'll settle that for the midpoint of the season at least, in terms of who's number one in Class B North.
High school football on Ticket TV, presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a Deere. And we are also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's. Extra value meals are officially back. McDonald's is making bold moves to put value back on the menu so you can save when you make your favorites a meal. Whether you love the Big Mac, crave the Quarter Pounder with cheese, or can't get enough McNuggets, there's a value meal for you. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer to find offers you won't want to miss. All right, that's going to do it for the first segment of the Darlings pregame show. We'll take a time out here, back with the rosters, and we'll put the spotlight on a Riverhawk and a Hawk when we come back. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
Darlings Kia is your #1 Kia dealer in Maine, and we've got something for everyone. Whether you're shopping for an all-wheel drive gas, EV, hybrid, or plug-in hybrid, Darlings Kia has a full lineup to choose from. Plus, enjoy affordable lease programs and other incredible deals on award-winning Kias, all covered by our 10-year or 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business. The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. Shop Darlings Kia. You'll do better at Darlings.
Your local professional, eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Pottle Field. Friday Night Football under the lights here on Ticket TV. The Skowhegan Riverhawks taking on the Hermon Hawks. Our coverage here tonight presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Also presented by Darlings, the sponsor of our pregame show. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models or used of all makes. Visit darlings.com. Ernie, let's dig into the rosters here. We'll start with the visitors from Skowhegan. Riverhawks wearing the black uniforms, the white uniforms here tonight, white tops with black pants.
We like that. We like that combination.
Yes, indeed.
For viewing purposes. 44 players on the Skowhegan roster, coached by Brad Sear. And it's a pretty good mix. 12 seniors, 8 juniors, 15 sophomores, and 9 freshmen.
All right, and for the home team?
For the Hawks, pretty young team. They actually graduated a good heavy class of seniors after last year's run to the Class C North title. 5 seniors, 14 juniors, 18 sophomores, and 17 freshmen. Total of 54 players for Coach Kyle Gallant.
2/3 of them are underclassmen.
Exactly. Well, 49 of the 54 are not seniors. So they've got at least this year and next year.
Smoke show here.
Yeah, we do. We got the
we don't know if we'll have a
blue and yellow.
Look at that.
They may call it gold here. I'm not sure, but it's blue and yellow.
Blue and gold, yeah. All right, let's put the spotlight on a couple of players if we can here. When we'll start with a quarterback for the Riverhawks, trying to pick up their second win here tonight.
That's some fireworks.
This is
look
serious.
over there, Jim.
Look at that.
They're coming for you, Jim.
No wonder we had all the.
There's 5 police vehicles with all their lights on right now.
Can we get a shot of that?
Yeah.
Look at that over there. We got smoke. We got.
Oh, there they are.
Look at that. Wow. 5 sheriff's cars here tonight.
Boy,
fireworks.
People don't know which way to look. You got the fireworks at midfield, and you got all the police cars over there on the berm.
We got the moon right above the fireworks.
Yes, sir.
All right, back to Austin Lancaster, sophomore quarterback, defensive back. He's in the spotlight for this one here tonight.
Yeah, he's doing Skowhegan's success tonight will depend on how well they pass the football in a lot of respects in terms of generating offense. In that win over Lawrence, Lancaster, again, just a sophomore, as you said, 12 of 16 passing for 189 yards against the Bulldogs in the 1-point Skowhegan win. Now, the good thing for Hermon is they played Hamden last week, and Hamden throws the football with Gavin Monyock, and so they've had additional week to practice for what could be a heavy dose of passing on the part of the Riverhawks.
All right, and very quickly, Ernie, a spotlight for the Hermon Hawks here tonight.
Yeah, and the Hermon Hawks, Dylan Yo, linebacker and running back. He kind of teams with Sam Hopkins, who had a big night last week, 163 yards on 7 rushes and 3 touchdowns. But it's Yo who is a power back that complements Hopkins in the backfield, as well as one of the team's leading tacklers.
All right, we're going to take another break here in the Darlings pregame show. When we come back, more for you here on Friday Night Football on Ticket TV.
With Maine's largest network of parts, Coastal Auto Parts keeps things moving. If it's got wheels and an engine, we've got the parts to keep it on the road. From work trucks to weekend rides, if it's on the road, we're behind it. At Coastal Auto Parts, we're driven by more than engines. We're powered by the people who count on us. Because serving our community is what keeps us going. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hammond Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hammond's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hammond's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hammond delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
With Thomas College, it's possible to earn a degree in 3 years and a master's in 1. It's possible to find yourself graduating career ready through one of the nation's first guaranteed jobs programs. It's possible to become the future you, the one you dream to be. Because for 130 years, we've been dedicated to helping students unlock their possible. Because we're in the business of possible. That's Thomas College. Unlock your possible at thomas.edu.
New or used? What's your preference? If you prefer to buy used, it's smart to buy a Toyota certified used vehicle from Down East. Here's why. All vehicles go through a rigorous 160-point inspection. They come with comprehensive and powertrain warranties, a Carfax history report, and 7 years of roadside assistance. Plus, qualified buyers get low new car financing rates. It's true, the best new cars do make the best used cars. For Toyota certified used vehicles, all roads lead to Down East on Wilson Street in Brewer.
For over 80 years, Seaboard Federal Credit Union has been putting its members first. Founded in 1940, we've grown alongside our communities with branches in Bucksport, Ellsworth, and Hermon. We're not a big bank, and we're proud of that. We're member-owned, community-driven, and here to help you build a better financial future. Whether it's saving for a goal, buying your first home, or simply managing everyday life. Seaboard Federal Credit Union, the smart place for your money.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
All right, let's check out the Kubota lineup, coached by Doors Equipment in Bangor.
Wow, that's a beast right there.
Yeah, and this bruiser can really move the pile.
The field doesn't stand a chance.
Uh-oh, the other team's looking orange with envy.
You mean green with envy?
No, orange is in Kubota orange, built to mow down the competition.
And with Doors Equipment coaching this crew, I feel bad for the other team.
Better luck next year, boys.
Making the competition orange with envy. Doors Equipment, Bangor.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
Back here at Pottle Field at Hermon High School, spectacular night for high school football. And we got a couple of Hawks going at it here tonight. We got the Skowhegan River Hawks and the Hermon Hawks looking to remain undefeated here at home. And they're going to receive the opening kickoff. And it is a side-winding kick. It's going to be covered at the 30-yard line of the Hermon Hawks. And that's where Hermon will take over. First possession of the night. Ernie, what do you have for keys in this contest?
Well, Hermon's got to do what it's been doing all season long, and that's establish that ground game with Hopkins and Yo and Justin Largy at fullback behind a veteran and talented offensive line. They've been able to – no one's really been able to stop them yet so far this season, and they'll want to get off to a good start here against Skowhegan. Skowhegan, we'll see if they can balance their offense between run and pass and throw the football for 150 yards or so. Make the Hermon defense spread out. That's their best chance of scoring against a Hermon team that's only allowed 7.5 points a game so far.
Ethan Curtis, junior quarterback, is going to hand off to Sam Hopkins. And good defense there by that front line of the Riverhawks. No gain for Sam, who had an outstanding game last time out here on Ticket TV. Is our player of the game. High school football on Ticket TV, presented by Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill of Ticket TV in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the broadcast booth. Ticket TV team on hand. One of two crews working tonight. Have another crew up in Old Town. And there's a big gainer by Griffin Dunton. Coming around from that left side, he is multi-dimensional, Ernie.
Yes, jet sweep there, coming off the left side to the right side. Gives an element of speed, being on the run as he receives the ball from Ethan Curtis and got to the corner quickly and made that turn good enough for a 12-yard gain and a first down.
New set of downs here for the Hawks. Griffin Dunton, just a sophomore.
They do that a few times now. That'll open up the middle of that Skowhegan defense.
Snap, Curtis rolling out to his left, looking downfield. It's going to zip one in the middle of that defense at secondary of Skowhegan is complete to Sam Hopkins. And another first down for the Hermon Hawks.
Hermon had two players going to the right, heading toward the right sideline, and Hopkins may have been the deeper of the two. And
found the soft spot.
Yep, Curtis spotted him in front of the defenders, a couple of defenders over there, and another first down.
Hawks now working in Skowhegan territory at the 45 of the Riverhawks.
Gain of 13 there.
Just underway here, quarter number 1. Hawks on the move in their first drive. And inside handoff and spinning his way down inside the 40-yard line. That's going to be Yo, our Hawk in the spotlight in the pregame show. Tonight's game presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment or office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226. Second down and 3 now for Hermon. Ball placed at the Skowhegan 38. Curtis from the shotgun, this time rolling to his right. He's going to have to throw across his body. He's got a man open, and the pass is complete. And still on his feet and smelling the end zone, but losing the football down inside, and it's going to end up in the end zone. Who fell on it? And it's going to be a touchdown. So the ball was fumbled by Owen Lang. But a fortuitous bounce, Ernie, into the end zone where the Hawks pounced on it.
Yeah, I'm looking
to take another look at it here.
See who they were celebrating, and it may have been Lang that fell on his own fumble. Ball's into the end zone.
Might have been number 9.
Okay. Number 9 is Connor McAlpine, Jr.
Johnny on the
Johnny on the spot, indeed.
All right, on for the extra point. Freshman Ethan Garner, who was perfect last week, and he's 1 for 1 here tonight. And another quick start for the Hermon Hawks as they march down the field, get a little break there on that loose football. They will take it.
Yeah, drove 70 yards in just 5 plays. Whew. Score officially on the fumble recovery by Connor McAlpine.
Just a couple of minutes and 39 seconds into the ball game, 7-0. Hermon, our broadcast here tonight, also presented by the Furniture Gallery. A family-owned and operated local business is opening its 4th location at the Topsom Fair Mall in October. With a long-standing presence in Bangor, Augusta, and North Windham, their team is ready to provide Topsom the same exceptional service, quality furnishings, and value you can trust. Shop local, save money, sleep better with the Furniture Gallery.
Boy, an impressive drive. Got stopped for no gain on first down, and then got the 70 yards actually in 4 plays. Capped off by that 37-yard pass play, fumble into the end zone for the recovery. So many weapons for the Hawks. Speed, power. It's been a tough combination to stop this year. They're averaging, 30 points a game, 119 points in 4 games, just 1 point less than 30 points per game so far against some pretty good competition.
Yeah, Curtis, as a junior, has plenty of experience. And here's an end-over-end kick, a short one, and the Hawks are going to fall on it. It'll be Hermon football. I think that's McAlpine again. It is. He is finding the football here in the last 2 plays. I think it went right through the wickets of a Riverhawk player here. Let's take another look.
Yeah.
Garner
kicks it long, so this is maybe by design here. Kicking over the first line. And there it is, number 9 on the recovery. Have a moment there, Connor McAlpine.
Yes, or a couple.
Put the ball on the ground, and I will go get it.
Like a heat-seeking missile. Finding that football. All right, here's Hopkins. We got a flag coming in. Hopkins around that left end running room. He's going to get into the end zone, but this one is probably coming back. Flag coming in from behind the play in that offensive backfield. And it is going to be a hold against the Hawks.
They're trying to establish that line moving to the outside on the left side, and somebody got a hold of some uniform, and that's going to set the Hawks back 10, but
ooh, I think it was right there on number 66. It would be Jacob Merzen,
yep,
senior. May have been the guilty party.
One of the veterans on that offensive front.
Tonight's ball game here in Hermon, presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course.
10-yard penalty.
2nd and 20 now for Hermon.
Should be 1st and 20.
Oh, pardon me. You're right. 1st and 20 from the Skowhegan 37. Mentioned we have another game going on Ticket TV tonight. We saw Hamden Academy here last Friday night against the Hermon Hawks. Hermon dominating in that one. Hamden Academy still looking for their first win. They're taking on 1-3 Old Town from Victory Field. We'll check in on that one.
Old Town got its first win last week in pretty emphatic fashion, scoring 59 points against MCI.
Curtis to the air, steps into this one, spiral, and incomplete. Lancaster, the sophomore defensive back, was back there in the vicinity. Not a bad toss there by Ethan Curtis, who's slow to get to his feet.
He doesn't throw deep a lot, but
he's hunched over a little bit out there at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he took a shot there. And he's going to come out, I believe. Yes, indeed. Number 5, right? Yep. See who steps in at the quarterback position.
Well, I don't think he's out. He's talking with
Okay, that's what he's doing. He walked over. They had 3 subs coming in, so some people had to leave. Gives him a chance to get his breath back here.
Get his wits about him. Kyle Gallant done a tremendous job here at Hermon High School.
Okay, they apparently got 15 yards on that play because the ball was now up at the 22, Jim. So there was I didn't see it. There was a penalty on.
Must have been a personal foul.
Yep.
An automatic first down.
Yeah, there you go. Roughing the passer.
9:08 on the clock here in the first quarter. 7-zip. Hermon looking for more. And this is going to be Hopkins. Hopkins weaving his way through that Riverhawk defense. Gets it down close to the 6-yard line.
Nice little cutback by Hopkins here. A little subtle. Right there, he kind of cuts back after he's going toward the line, and that enabled him to pick up an extra half dozen yards inside the 10 down to the 6 where it's 1st and goal after the 16-yard gain.
First and goal from the 6. Curtis under center. There's a trio of backs behind him. Guessing one of them is going to get the football, and it's going to be Yo, and Yo prances into the end zone. We do have a flag down, though, coming in from the right side. There was some one-on-one action there, as you see a Hawk going down to the ground. And it's going to go against Hermon, so take the 6 points off the board. Still 7-0 Hermon as they walk off that penalty.
Ball is back to about the, 13? Yes, indeed. So it must be a spot foul.
Early in the game at Old Town, Hamden Academy leading the Coyotes 6-0. They are 2 minutes into that ball game.
Well, that's the passing game that I think probably that is helping Hamden, and it's something that Old Town has to account for, certainly.
All right, 1st and goal from the 13 now for the Hermon Hawks. Another great crowd here tonight. It's going to be Hopkins, and he was hit behind the line of scrimmage, dove forward, I should say, to the 14, so that's a loss of 1. Second down and goal from the 14. Let's see, somebody was ready to check out there, number 59, and now some confusion. We don't have a 59 on our roster, unfortunately. And the Hawks are going to be forced to call a timeout here. I'm going to remind you, tonight's ball game here at the home of the Hawks, presented by Dean's Detailing. For over 5 decades, Dean's Detailing has been Maine's auto detailing leader. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And we are also presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning. Others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, I should say, your future can start at emcc.edu, thanks to Eastern Maine Community College. So Kyle Gallant talking with the offensive unit of the Hawks.
For the owner of the Subaru, license plate 737 KGM. Again, the owner of the Subaru.
You're safe, Ernie. I know you don't have a Subaru.
I don't have a Subaru.
We have found your key.
Oh.
That's good
Somebody's
news.
night just became better. Found some keys. Curtis again under center. And he's going to wheel around, roll to his left, fire to the end zone, and wide open. And making the catch is that Lang? Yes, it is. Number 11, Owen Lang, on the receiving end. Very simple route there, headed towards the end zone, cut it back to the outside.
Yeah, he was wide open over there in the front corner of the end zone.
Junior to junior on that hookup. And it's now 13-0 Hermon. Garner on for another extra point.
The offsides against Skowhegan on that far side.
They were in the backfield before the snap. Number 7, a little too quick there. Xavier Sproul-Costa.
Now they're going to go, Hawks look like they're going to go for 2.
We got the, yard and a half?
Yep, ball moved up.
Now they'll go for 2. Tonight's game also presented by Praise Auto Sales. Looking for your next ride? Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day. No waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit praiseautosales.com today. All right, Hawks got Dunton wide to the left. Other than that, a fairly tight formation here, and the Riverhawks moved again, trying to get that edge.
It's half a 1.5, 3/4.
Yes, indeed.
3/4 of a yard.
There's that Foxcroft Academy education coming to the forefront, along with UMaine. Got to give them credit.
Yeah, I didn't take any math at UMaine.
Oh.
Well, actually, I did. I took it twice, as a matter of fact.
Oh,
it was calculus.
Again.
I got it.
Not because you wanted to.
I aced it the second time.
There you go. Learned your lesson.
Indeed.
Got to get up pretty early in the morning to get calculus by Ernie twice.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is good. Battle there along the goal line, but eventually won by the Hermon Hawks. Tack on 2 more for Hermon.
Wasn't Hopkins. It must have been I mean, it was
7.
57.
Justin Largay.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of action down there close to the goal line.
Yeah, he is the fullback.
All right, 15-0. Where's that sound coming from, Ernie?
I don't know. It's not the horn from my vehicle.
There's no vehicle over there to our
No,
right. So
somebody
has a noise maker of some sort.
Got a homemade one.
We got to get a shot of the moon. It's directly across from us, over the 50-yard line right now.
It really is. It's kind of like
it's very bright.
2/3 or 3/4.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a name for that particular
somebody's
look.
Somebody's got a name for it. Every other moon's got a name.
That's right. All right, Hawks will kick it off for the second time after their second score in this one. 15-0 Hermon. And another little pooch kick, and this one's going to be fielded cleanly by Skowhegan, and a good leg tackle there. And it might have been, that's number 27.
27?
Tommy Largay.
There we go. Largay family getting on the action with a
That's right.
2-point conversion and a nice tackle there.
Decent field position here for Skowhegan.
Skowhegan will be running its first offensive
Yes.
play, and Hermon's run about 15.
Austin Lancaster, number 1 in white. It's going to work from the shotgun. Yes, we do appreciate the black numbers on the white uniforms, and not much there. That's Taryn Shields, number 16 with the carry. And we have a blocked punt. We're getting the replay here on my phone. A blocked punt by Old Town, and they run it in.
Oh, so they got the equalizer, huh?
Tied at 6. About 5 minutes into that first quarter, so a lot of action there. In our other game on Ticket TV, again, 929theticket.com or on your ticket app. This one is pass to the near side. Catch is made by Christian Willette, number 12, also listed as a quarterback. He's a junior. Lancaster, a sophomore.
See the Riverhawks going to the air. That's why I said Skyhawks early. Maybe they'll be known as the Skyhawks by the end of the season.
That'll be their other name.
Going to be third and short after the 7-yard gain.
In motion, Trevor Austin, and he's going to get the football. He's going to slam into that Hermon defensive line. He's going to be short of the first down. Maybe a half yard on that play, and it's going to be 4th and a long 2. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Main Trailer, your one-stop shop for trailers and shipping containers. Whether you haul or store, Main Trailer has you covered. Main Trailer in Hamden and Auburn. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, our Ticket TV team. Max Pottle, our producer and director.
Skowhegan looks to go for it here on 4th and 2. Down 15 points here midway through the opening quarter.
Going to run it up the middle, and
no way.
You could see number 16 again, Taryn Shields with a carry. He got close to the line, and the feet got a little happy, and really needed to just lower the boom there. And
stopped a yard short, and great field position again for the Hawks, Hermon Hawks, as they'll take over inside Skowhegan territory.
You mentioned the Hawks averaging just shy of 30 points a game, Ernie. What are they giving up per game?
7.5.
7.5.
They've given up 30, scored 119, given up 30. 16 of those against Wells in one game.
This is Dunton again coming around from that left end, and shirt tail tackle there brings him down close to the 40-yard line. He'll be 3 yards short of first down yardage.
Grabbing from behind, number 10 for Skowhegan, Jason Oben. Prevented the first down.
In. Maybe they
yes.
will be able to get a grasp on it.
Gain of 7 on that play.
Hawks the line of scrimmage. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Hermon already up by 15. That is Hopkins on the move, and that might be illegal procedure, false start.
Yeah, I think there were a couple guys moving.
False start on the Hawks will set them back 5, so it's going to be 2nd down and 8 to go here for Hermon. Tonight's ball game under the lights brought to you by Dairy Queen in Old Town and Bangor. The new DQ Fall Treat menu is here. Try the new Caramel Toffee Cookie Blizzard Treat. Enjoy the return of the pumpkin pie blizzard treat or taste the new maple cookie shake. Discover the DQ Fall treat menu before autumn's over. Get them delivered in the DQ app. Happy tastes good at Dairy Queen in Old Town and Bangor. Curtis from the shotgun. Straight back, stepping into this pass, and it's going to be deflected as Hopkins was trying to get to the football there. Lancaster stepped in and knocked it free to the turf.
Good adjustment by Hopkins, but he was being double-teamed out there on the right sideline. Couldn't get through both of the defenders. First incompletion by Curtis, by the way. 4 of 5 here in the opening quarter for 80 yards.
Let's take a quick look at the, well, we'll do it after this play. We'll get the Skowhegan School profile. Skowhegan Area High School, correct?
Yes, indeed.
4:15 on the clock. First quarter action. There goes Hopkins again, and a movement again on that offensive line.
Kyle Gallant can't be happy about this. That's 4 penalties already against the Hawks.
You could see the Skowhegan line move a little bit. They did not cross the line. And you also saw the reaction from the Hermon offensive line causing the penalty. So the Hawks sputtering just a little bit here in their third drive of the night, scoring on the first 2. Yeah, they get through that one cleanly. Curtis again roaming to his left, stepping into the throw, open and complete to Hopkins.
That's the same play they ran on the last drive. Run Hopkins in motion to the left, have him go downfield about 15 yards, or in this case, long enough to get the first down, and then he was wide open in between the linebackers and the secondary.
All right, let's get to that Skowhegan Area High School profile.
Gain of 20 on that play. 7:02 the enrollment. Nicholas Wallace, the athletic administrator, and Jason Belrose, the principal for the River Hawks. And did you know, let's watch this play here first before I have to read.
Come right back to that profile. Handoff. And running it inside for a few yards. That is Sam Hopkins. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Here we go. The Skowhegan State Fair is the oldest continuously run agricultural fair in the United States, having first been organized in 1818 and holding its first fair in January of 1819. Indeed, winter. Wow. Wonderful sledding and things like that. It has run every year without interruption, even through events like the Great Depression and World Wars. They also made it through the COVID with an abbreviated fair, but good enough to count.
Not going to let that string be broken. All right, Riverhawks were in the backfield, and Dunton lost the football, scramble for it across the way. No reaction from that Skowhegan sideline, so I think Dunton or a Hawk got back on it. Dunton scrambling, pulled it in close to the body. And once again, even when the Hawks fumble, they're gaining yardage.
Yes, indeed.
As they did right there.
Picked up 5 on that play.
First touchdown of the night was after a fumble, ball landing in the end zone, and a Hawk falling on the football. Yeah, Skowhegan State Fair. We used to go to that when I was a youngster. I remember the horse racing. I'm assuming no horse racing in January of 1819.
Well, no.
But you never know.
No, you don't.
Yo. And he's working hard and getting things inside the 20-yard line. He's got first down yardage. Again, they got Yo, they got Hopkins. Dunton. Lang has had a good night as a wide receiver.
You got Largate for the short yardage situations. Yeah. Ball down to the 16, gain of 6.
Curtis being very efficient here tonight. Certainly creates some issues, some tension on the defensive side.
My mother and father got the 5 Clark kids in the car every year when we were youngsters. Yeah. We went over to the Skowhegan Fair, about 45 miles from Dover, Foxcroft.
Pitch, Hopkins working the right side, trying to get around the edge, and he gets it down close to the 5 before he is hauled down out of bounds by Lancaster.
Another first down. That's unofficially 8 first downs here in the opening quarter for Hopkins, who is going to be marked out at the 6.
Game tonight brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia FCU is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor, and a new location coming to Brewer. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. Hopkins again in motion. Going to hand it off to the inside man, Yo, and nothing doing.
Stay on your block, Tyler.
Ran that counter play. We got a timeout.
Hopkins down on his knees now, getting to his feet. He may get a little breather here.
Yeah, they stopped the clock. I think you got to come out for a play. So
Tyler Corson, Jr., coming into the ball game, as Hopkins will take at least one play off here. Game tonight also brought to you by Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. This holiday season, take your office party from nice to unforgettable. Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. Bring the fun, the laughs, and the memories your team will love. Don't wait. Book now at flashmemaine.com. And this is going to be Curtis. He's going to take it in himself, but we have a flag down. The signal is touchdown, but a flag came flying in from the defensive backfield. As you see Curtis finding a lane.
There's the flag coming in from the right. Let's see what happened there. It's got a hold against Hermon, though.
Yeah.
Downfield block as they realized that if it wasn't a running play, it was going to become a running play, and the Hawks.
Obviously a good quarter. They're leading 15-0, and I'm knocking on the door for a third score, but penalties rearing their ugly heads here in this first quarter.
Yeah, 5 penalties now for 37 yards.
Ball back to the 11. 2nd and goal from there. Hawks break the huddle. Yo, the lone back with Curtis in that backfield. 3 receivers to the right. And that's the direction that Curtis is looking.
Oh.
And the pass is bobbled by Lang. Couldn't hold on. And it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 11.
A good rifle pass by
Perfect
Curtis.
spot.
Yep. I think Lang might have tried to turn toward the end zone a little bit early there, but goes as an incompletion.
Here's a school profile for Hermon High School. High school just off to our left.
567 the enrollment. Rick Sinclair, the athletic administrator, and Brian Walsh, the principal for the Hawks. And did you know, in 1823 and 1824, Reverend John Bovey Dodds of Levant claimed his house was haunted by a poltergeist. Loud bangs, moving furniture, and the whole home shaking. Curious neighbors flocked to witness the disturbances, so much so that the town eventually pushed Dodds to leave.
Just get out of here. All right, the Hawks are going to be denied on 3rd down.
Curtis might
No
have got
gain.
yanked down there.
It's going to be 4th and goal from the 11.
I guess it goes as a sack.
Clock at 20 seconds now.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a pretty good field goal kicker here for
Yes, they
extra
do.
point kicker in the freshman
He's out there.
Garner, and
I
he's
like
going to
it.
get a chance.
I like field goal attempts in high school football. We just don't see them here, many here in Maine.
Ethan Gardner, a freshman, is going to be about a 27-yard field goal attempt.
And they're going to be kicking it from the other end because that is going to do it for the first quarter. Time expires here in the first period of action. Hermon Hawks leading at 15-0. We'll take a break. Back with second quarter action when we return. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
Fall into savings at the Furniture Gallery. Curl up with a leather reclining sofa for just $8.98. Hosting for the holidays, save up to 20% on dining furniture. Get the guest room ready with 10% off bedroom furniture and sofa sleepers from $625. Fall in love with your home this season with the help of the Furniture Gallery. Don't miss out on 18 months special financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Support our main family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, and North Windham.
Your first car, your first edition, and your first edition. We're here to help with all of life's firsts. Brewer Federal Credit Union. brewerfcu.org.
There you see the big crowd on hand here tonight at Pottle Field. That is a common occurrence for home football games here at Hermon High School. It is a community event, and the fans are out here tonight enjoying the happenings. And the Hermon Hawks are about to attempt.
Okay.
It looks like it's at the 23, so it'd be a 33-yard.
Well, they might have lost.
I was going to say.
They might have lost like 5-6 yards on that. I had it marked down as a 27-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah,
and
they're moving it up.
Okay.
This is Kyle Gallant saying, whoa, wait a minute.
He's a freshman trying to make a field goal here. Give him a chance.
So it's going to be at the 27, yes.
Okay, that's where that's where it was.
It looks like 20 yards better. It was only, 6?
Yeah.
5 or 6. All right, ball is down. Kick by Garner is strong, and it is no good.
Off to the left.
All right, hooked it a little bit to the left. Certainly had the distance. End over end boot. You'll see the ball not disappearing as it approached that left goal post there. So the Hawks stymied on that drive.
Distance is not an issue.
$15-0 Hermon over Skowhegan. Riverhawks get the football at the 20-yard line. Update from Old Town. Coyotes had that blocked punt for 6. They ran it in for 6 after Hamden scored the first 6 points of the night. And now Old Town has added another score. It's 14-6 Coyotes.